We'll be thoroughly analysing Cancer Council's 2017 Daffodil Day campaign by outlining what makes it so successful. The success of this campaign is evident through the strategic approach, creative and media strategies used. The two main message strategies that can be identified in this campaign are the effective and resonant strategies. The use of these strategies ensures the campaign was successful in appealing to the target audience being millennial mothers. This can be identified as it appeals to the viewers on an emotional level while also tapping into the key consumer insight resonating with the target audience. The key consumer insight of this campaign is for millennial mothers to provide their children with the best possible future and opportunities, corresponding with the conventional family life segment. This consumer insight was cleverly tapped into by the campaign's big idea, as the main message of the campaign is to help us achieve our vision of a cancer-free future. This big idea strikes a chord with the viewers as it solely depicts a girl around the age of 6 or 7, giving millennial mothers the idea that if they donate to Daffodil Day, they will be achieving this vision of a cancer-free future for their own children, thus providing them with the best possible future. Research supports this by explaining that campaigns are most successful in adhering to millennial mothers when the key value depicted is to provide your children the best opportunities. The indicators for success of this campaign include their large social media following, the widespread views of the ad campaign, along with the success of last year's campaign. Furthermore, many alternative testing methods can be used for the evaluation. The only criticism that can be made for this campaign is that viewers had to watch until the end of the advertisement to know what charity was being advertised and what cause they would be donating to. Therefore, recommendations include portraying their logo at the beginning or calling for action earlier. The campaign uses an emotional appeal by stimulating the emotional responses of the viewers and appealing primarily to the heart as opposed to the head. Therefore, an emotional appeal is appropriate for the Daffodil Day campaign, being a non-for-profit organisation, as it instigates sympathy from viewers, increasing their likeliness to donate, thus being detrimental to the success of the campaign. The consumer insight is what gains sympathy from the viewers as it resonates with them, therefore giving them reason to donate. Cancer Council was successful in using an emotional appeal as they result in a higher purchase rate than rational appeals, and are the most effective for millennial parents, thus indicating that viewers are more likely to donate to Daffodil Day than if it had been a rational appeal. While although the campaign has an emotional appeal, that does not necessarily mean it is sad. In fact, this campaign has quite the optimistic tone, reflecting the brand personality by outlining the positives of donating to the cause, linking closely back to the big idea of achieving a cancer-free future. Positive emotional appeals that give viewers the hope of a better future are more effective in the long run than negative emotional appeals that channel guilt, which only last temporarily. The optimistic tone is visually represented throughout the advertising campaign through the use of colour, light and setting. Cancer Council's brand colour yellow is used in almost all aspects of the ad campaign, grabbing the viewer's attention and creating a sense of warmth and happiness. This repetition of yellow lifts the seriousness of the cause and portrays it in more of an optimistic light. Furthermore, the little girl, being the narrator of the campaign, expresses a warm, friendly tone of voice, keeping the campaign simple while also increasing the likability and attractiveness. The setting of the advertisement further contributes to the attractiveness of the campaign by depicting a bright, serene, natural setting, accompanied by water and fields of daffodils. These creative techniques create the image that if viewers are to donate, they could achieve this peaceful vision of a cancer-free future, thus effectively reflecting Cancer Council's brand personality and optimistic vision, and therefore I see no room for creative improvement. The main media channel used to advertise Daffodil Day was YouTube, with other channels including Facebook and Twitter. This is an effective channel to communicate with millennials, evident by these statistics. Research determines the best possible way to gain the millennials' donations and interest is via the avenue of social media. This is due to their skepticism of traditional media and their wanting to be involved with the organisation they are donating to, thus indicating Cancer Council use the appropriate media channel. However, they do not provide a link to action in the description of their YouTube advertisement, which is a negative aspect of the advertisement due to millennials wanting to be actively involved, thus decreasing the accessibility of the campaign. The only criticism of using social media as the main form of advertising is the increased risk of noise. This is in reference to an overload of promotional clutter on social media, which tends to make it difficult for consumers to remember specific advertisements. However, they were successful in using this media channel to target their desired audience overall. Furthermore, the Daffodil Day campaign was a huge success, adhering to the target audience through its strategic approach, creative and media strategy.